A very good evening to everyone, my students to be and my peers. This is Rishi Sinha again. So today I'll be covering on types of numbers and definition of the word number, a mathematical terminology. What is a number? Actually a number is a object identity or thing to count, mark, and label objects. In mathematics and in other branches of science like physics and chemistry. Okay, now coming down to types of numbers. First of all, we will start with natural numbers. The term natural numbers. Why are they called natural numbers? Reason being is we start counting naturally from the number 1 and we can go till positive infinity consecutively on the right hand side of the number system. That is to say, like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So, these types of numbers are called natural numbers, the natural counting numbers. Now, when we add 0 to existing natural number set, we get what we call whole numbers. So 0 plus natural numbers becomes whole number system or whole numbers in general. Now when we add negative counterparts to the existing whole numbers, they become integers. They are on left side as well as the right side of the number 0, which is taken as a reference point. So these are the numbers I told you: natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers. Now, from here onwards, this is going to be a little bit difficult for you guys since you are studying it for first time. Rational numbers. If we go by standard mathematical text definition, it reads any number which can be expressed in the form p over q where q is non-zero is called a rational number. Some texts also suggest the numerator p and the denominator q are integers here. These are the modern text definitions, so we also include that here as well. Any number which can be represented in form p over q is called a rational number, right? Since there are rational numbers, there are also irrational numbers, the exact opposite of rational numbers. For example, root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, all these are irrational numbers. So there are many examples which can be cited for both the categories. Alright. Now, rational numbers plus irrational numbers constitute together what we know as real numbers. So what is a real number? A number which can be represented on number line is called a real number, right? So we have studied about natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and real numbers. When you will move to plus 1 and plus 2, that is in 11th class or 12th class, you will come across a category of numbers, a branch of numbers called complex numbers, which has both real as well as imaginary part, right? You will come across a term iota. Iota is equal to under root minus 1. You must know this. I'm giving you this knowledge in advance since you are still studying in 9th, 10th standard, operating on CBSE curriculum. So you may search it, you may Google it out, you may browse it on YouTube streams and somewhere. So it's easily available knowledge, you can access it anywhere. Now, there are further types of numbers as well. These are not branches or number systems, but general, you can say, disposition of numbers in general. Prime numbers, composite numbers, coprimes. What is a prime number? A number whose uh, factors include only number 1, that is unity, and the number itself is called a prime number. Examples of prime number: 2, 5, 7, and so on. Now we will move ahead with composite number. So what is a composite number? Well, a composite number is that number whose factors, there is at least one more factor other than one and number itself, then we can call that number a composite number. Example: 4, 6, 15, and so on. There are coprimes as well, so that is on a shared basis. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this lesson, this video session with me. I hope it brought a little bit of clarity into your minds. And with that note, I'll take my leave for time being, and I'll catch you all up in my next video lesson. So stay healthy, lead a healthy life, and plant more trees, and God bless you all. Thank you very much. Rishi Sinha signing off. Thanks a lot. Stay blessed.